So today we're looking at the Hasbro starting lineup, Series 1 Stephen Curry figure. So again, big thanks to Hasbro for sending these over. It's a little blurry, but it is the figure, and then it's actually just a digital render of the figure. The other side and the back side shows everything that he comes with. Right there, it is the windowless packaging. We got Stephen Curry standing at 6 inches tall for this one. LeBron James said 6.5, so you can see how they're trying to get the scale right there with the player. But let's go ahead and crack it open and see how he looks like. Alright, so hopefully you guys checked out my LeBron James video review. If you did, then you kind of know what to expect out of this one because they come with the same base stand and pretty much the same posed hands. We're going to run through it a little bit quicker this time since we've kind of seen it before. But Stephen Curry stands at exactly 6 inches tall, just as advertised. He comes with the two open hands you see right here, just like LeBron. We get the basketball with the molded hand, just like LeBron. So again, my gripe with this is that I wish there was a loose ball too, so we could pose it however we would like. Right now, we are just stuck to having it in the right hand at all times, whether he is about to shoot it, or let's say he's blocking someone, or let's say he's just holding it at his hip, or dribbling, or whatnot. I don't know. I feel like there should be another basketball included that doesn't have a hand molded onto it. Then we get the pointing finger. Again, LeBron James had that too, and also the open hands here. They all have the same. So far, these two figures that I've opened, they have the same sets of hands. Of course, we do get the trading card from Panini. It's all shiny and nice looking. Comes with its own sleeve, and it's protected inside the box because it comes within its own box there. So I don't see any creases or dings or anything. So if you are one of those people that like to get things graded, you could try to get these graded. Who knows? I don't know what kind of value you'll get out of it, but as of right now, I don't think there's any. But you never know. Crazier things have happened in the collecting world, especially with trading cards. All right, so here's a closer look at Mr. Curry here, and the likeness, it's all right. I said the same thing about LeBron. LeBron looks pretty good, but it's not 100%, of course. It's pretty hard to get it 100%. Here's the side-by-side image. You guys be the judge. I don't feel like it's a 100% there, but at some angles it looks okay. It looks pretty good. It's not terrible, but it's not perfect either. So I think it could use a little bit of work. As for the printing of the logos of his jersey, Golden State Warriors there. They got the logo, got the number 30. Here's the backside with his name. It's a nice glossy paint. We got the NBA logo printed on there very nicely too. Overall, the printing, the paint jobs they've been doing on these figures have been pretty good. No complaints here. And luckily for them, looks like Mr. Stephen Curry doesn't have any tattoos, so we don't we don't have to complain about no tattoos on this one. At least I don't have to complain about it. You can see that we get the pinless elbows, which is awesome. Pinless knees as well, so that's cool. No texturing on the jersey. This is one of my gripes on the LeBron James. I wish there was some sort of texturing on this. Make it look a little bit more authentic, especially for the price tag. Going down to the sneakers here, you can see he's got his authentic looking sneakers, which is pretty cool. I dig it. Very nice. I love that they went all out with the sneakers to make it as accurate as possible. We got the sleeve here on the shin slash knee. It's only plastic mold, and then his skin tone is painted. At least that's done clean. But I do wish it was a fabric soft good piece. Who knows? Maybe I kind of wish the entire thing was soft goods, especially the jersey and pants there, because as I articulated LeBron and as I articulate Stephen here, it's a little stiff when you try to get him into dynamic poses, especially when you want him dribbling the ball or running around or whatnot. Gets a little weird, especially here with the top jersey because it's so stiff. They do have ab crunches, but they're useless because of the design of the jersey, of course. Also just noticed here that they put the serial number here on the inside of the leg in bright white color, so that is annoying. I don't like that at all. They could easily have put it underneath the foot there. I might take some acetone to that and remove it. Just got to be extra careful. You can only do that if the plastic is mold and not paint. Also, another thing I'm noticing, and LeBron had a little bit too, is that they all have this little weird shine. You see the forehead, the gloss there? I don't know where that is coming from. Here's my LeBron. Let's see if I can catch it on camera. He's got a little spot over his eye. You can kind of see it. It's not so bad on his, but he's got a little gloss on his cheek and his eyebrow right there. It's just random spots of glossiness. I don't get it, but so far they've all had something in regard to that. So it's so weird. I don't know where that comes from, but just pointing it out. Alright, so his head's on that barbell peg. His neck is also separately articulated, so he can look up about this far. He doesn't look down too far. I don't get why these figures are so stiff with looking down, but they are. So they don't really look directly down. I don't think Steph is going to be looking down on anybody, but still would be cool to get him to look down, especially if he's trying to, you know, dribble around the court. I think he should be able to get the head moving around a little bit more than what he does here. Left and right, it's no problem. Head tilting, it's a little tight. It's not as, you know, it's not as good as it could be. Arms are going to go all the way around. They go in and out like that. We got bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, pinless elbows, and swivel at the wrist with a hinge. Of course, ab crunch in there, but you cannot remove the jersey unless you force it out and rip it out because they pegged it on the back, and I think they glued it as well. There is a ball joint at the waist, so you can move it around left and right, crunch it forward a little bit, and tilt. Legs will kick forward just a little bit. It does get hindered a lot because of the design of the pants there. In and out, pretty good though, so that's nice. No thigh swivel at the top, but it is inside the pant here, so you can see the legs will swivel. Double jointed pinless knees are awesome. We get the cut at the sock here for the shin swivel, ankle hinge, ankle rocker at the foot. So pretty much exactly the same as LeBron James in terms of articulation. So here's a quick pose, and it's not the best, but you get the idea of he's trying to probably just shoot the ball or do a free point or whatever. So overall, they do look really nice. Let's go ahead and throw in LeBron James here. I got him in a more vanilla pose with the basketball, and you can see how they stand next to each other. I like it. They look awesome, you know? They really do look good aesthetically, but there is something that just is lacking, especially when you're used to very articulated figures. Now, these are very articulated, don't get me wrong, but because of the torso and because of the fact that it's that harder, soft plastic, that makes sense, it's still hindered, you know, and it's still kind of hard to get them in some natural looking poses, especially for players that are so agile and mobile and are always dynamically posed, I guess. So, but when it comes to vanilla poses, when it comes to like shooting poses, you can get that, you know, pretty darn good. I feel like it just depends on the collector and how far you're gonna want to pose these guys and what you're gonna use them for. If you're just gonna, you know, have a collection of NBA players on your shelf that is just like this, then it's gonna look great, you know. But if you're trying to shoot photography and trying to get a whole team versus a whole another team, it might look a little weird. And that's gonna conclude my review of the Series 1 starting lineup Stephen Curry figure by Hasbro. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like down below and comment your thoughts. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. And as always, take care, take it easy, and I will catch you on the next one.